Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Salemi. Sorry, I had to clap for him. This guy is an awesome athlete. What we wanted to go over today is arms, okay? We've broken down the hips, we've broken down the back position. Now, what should my arms be doing in a swing? Should I have them bent? Should I have them extended? Like, give me a little bit of background with that.
Okay, so let's go over, I'm gonna demo two types. One will be arm straight, and then one will be with a little bit of softness in the arm. Now, on both swings, note that in terms of the arms are just the whips. There should be no pulling from the arms. The swing, especially the hinge-based swing.
I've heard Mark Ripto kind of mention that as he was cueing different types of power clean movements where it's like that. You have those 2 points that you actually are connected by a rope and you're just trying to stay loose but tight, loose but tight. So explain that.
That's a great cue. So you want to make sure that the arms are loose because this is a leg-driven movement, right? So the 2 swings that I want to demo, one will be with straight arms.
Okay, so right there, you're already sort of bending the bar and you're activating the lats. Okay, so this is staying tense and locked out the entire time.
Yeah, so that one's straight.
Okay.
Now take a look at this one.
Okay, so I notice you do have bent elbows, but it's like a soft bend, right? And you're also keeping those elbows from flaring out. You're keeping them in fairly tight to your body, and meanwhile, you're letting sort of the rest of the arm and the forearm kind of carry forward with that. So what's the thought process with that?
For this, the rationale is really twofold. As you go into movements that incorporate more verticality, so let's say a clean, where now we're moving the trajectory of the kettlebell from being outwards or horizontal to now coming back up to the body, or a snatch, keeping a slightly bent arm can help guide the trajectory of the bell more easily back up to the body. So the first involves trajectory. The second involves posture. So in my experience especially, I mean, you're a big guy, right? Your shoulders are very wide, and the handle is very narrow in respect to your shoulders.
Right.
So if you've got someone with very wide shoulders, or even someone who's coming into the gym already with protracted shoulders, some degree of kyphosis, if you put them into a swing with completely straight arms, one of the things that I tend to see is this encourage that. So what I'm trying to do more than anything else is maintain good back and shoulder girdle alignment. So as you come through the acceleration phase of the swing, just keeping a slight bend, not like T-Rex, but just a slight bend here can keep the chest more open and align the shoulders.
I have to ask you, is that where a lot of the memes and a lot of these images in the kettlebell community come from, that T-Rex swinging? Like, or I don't know, I just tend to see all these like T-Rex shirts and all these different things come out of that, so.
That is part of it. I even have a shirt myself that T-Rex hates jerks.
So there you go.
Okay. So the second is posture.
Okay.
And the other thing as it relates to if you were to experiment with performing, let's say, a little bit of soft arms in the swing, there's a few things you want to keep in mind. So as the bell, let's say it's at chest level, as the bell is lowering, this is where the arms can be slightly bent. Again, not super close, but just slightly bent. But then once you remain or make contact between the forearms and the hips, from this point and the kettlebell now going behind the body, the arms should be completely straight. So they should be straight from here, behind the body. They should also be straight as you move through the acceleration phase. And only when the arms lose contact with the body are you allowed to, or should you, slightly bend the arms. I want you to think more of like you're guiding the kettlebell, you're not pulling the kettlebell. It's not a bicep exercise.
It really is on that release. So you're making points of contact until right about here I'm losing and now I'm bending to keep the momentum going but stay upright with it. Okay.
Exactly, and you're getting tall there, and that would be perfect for me.
Got it. Okay, great. Another great cue that you can implement into your swings, and like Mike said, you know, kind of assess whether you're somebody in that situation where you have wider shoulders or, you know, you tend to be a little bit more on the protracted side. This could be a great option for you to have that nice soft elbow in that. So continue with this series again. We're going to keep picking at your brain, and check out our 30 days of coaching and sign up for it. It's absolutely free. You get all kinds of tips every day to kind of help you along your health and fitness journey. And thanks again, Mike, for being here at Mind Pump with us.
Thanks for having me.